Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a full blue moon in Aquarius reading for my dearest Pisces. Pisces, this full moon is happening on August 22nd, and it has been described as basically the luckiest and the sexiest of the year. On the same day, the confident Leo sun slips into service-oriented, down-to-earth Virgo. We have our second full moon in Aquarius, which makes it a blue moon. And it has a real lucky and love vibe. Aquarius is the sign of rebellion and truth, and it holds fiercely onto the values of the individual. Aquarius wants us to make sure we don't get lost in the crowd and make sure our unique beauty shines. This full moon is also conjunct Jupiter and literally makes 0 negative aspects. So it should bring us hope, clarity, and balance. All right, my dear Pisces, if you guys enjoy this reading or resonate with the reading, I'm just going to ask that you like, share, subscribe. You guys can also now follow me on Instagram and TikTok. That information will be down below. Also, in the description box, there are ways you can get a private reading if you want one. And I also have the decks that I'm using, the cards that I'm using listed and linked in order of appearance. Now, also feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, Pisces, let's get into this. Let's see what messages come through for my dearest Pisces, please. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this is the same energy that that Leo got. So if you guys are dealing with a Leo, sorry, I had to think about that for a second. If you guys have Leo in your chart or you're dealing with a Leo, there may be something in that reading for you. So definitely feeling drained, feeling overextended. Look at that. And then we get Leo energy popping right out. What you're leaving behind. Some of you guys are leaving behind a Leo. What you're moving towards is a Queen of Swords, or it could just be alignment, balance, truth. You know, that she is one of the most fierce Queen of Swords in any of the decks. She's holding that head in her hand. Taking no prisoners, Pisces. We get the Six of Swords and we get the Five of Pentacles. So these are your advice cards. What you need to know, Five of Cups in reverse, you're healing. It's time to heal. It's time to shift your perspective. It's time to absolutely move away from lower vibrational situations, relationships, and timelines. Okay, and you get the Seven of Cups. Yep, you're seeing things for what they are. Absolutely. Absolutely, Pisces. You're definitely getting some sort of, you know, like it's like a crown chakra upgrade, third eye upgrade as well. You're seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing situations for what they truly are, this clarity. Okay, and you get the Knight of Swords. Yep, Leo. So I do see there may be somebody that's coming, rushing towards you, or you might be rushing out of a situation or towards a particular situation. But what I'm seeing here, there's some advice with the Queen of Pentacles energy in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have that in your chart, or you could be dealing with an earth sign, but more than anything, you know, you're feeling depleted. Now, it could be that you have financial ties to someone in the past, and this could be really frustrating for you. Whether you share assets, again, if this isn't a love reading, you know, it could be a job, okay, or it could be like a joint project or business that you have with somebody. It's a loss of investment here with the Queen of Pentacles, time, energy, love, and money. And, you know, there's just a little bit of a message here to really, you know, Pisces, work on your health, your wellness, what you're eating, what you're drinking, making sure you're getting enough rest, and also pay attention to your finances, because I feel like there's either some sort of upcoming expense, or, you know, or you're in the red, okay, or you're dangerously close. So, and that's because you've been overgiving to a situation. Overgiving to a situation, and I think you're deciding to put an end to that. So what you're leaving behind is the sun. Okay, some of you guys, you are lamenting the end of summer if you're in the northern hemisphere. Just a little quick message for somebody. But the sun card is you could be leaving behind a Leo, okay? And in this sun card, it can also be a twin flame or a soulmate connection, because we have these sort of two twins here. But it can also be a joint partnership, okay? So maybe you were in business with a family member or friend or your business partner. But I feel like you've gotten the raw end of the deal here, or you've lost out considerably. Again, it can be time, energy, love, money, or resources, but I know that you're seeing things very clearly. Okay, so whether there was something kept from you, or maybe you had rose-colored glasses on when you started this relationship or this project, with the Queen of Swords, you're getting utmost clarity. You know, she's authentic, she's true, she's not going to hold back. What I'm seeing here, Pisces, is that there may be an upcoming conflict or argument. I definitely see you winning. You know, it's funny because this morning I was reading a meme about Pisces, and you know, it was like, you know, some people think Pisces are pushovers, but when most of the time when you think that, a Pisces have got you exactly where they want you, right? Like something along those lines. So this is speaking, you know, this is about speaking your truth. You might be telling somebody off. I think also, you know, you're slaying a beast, a dragon, something that, you know, whatever it is, and, you know, hopefully no real 3D violence here, but I think you're, you know, it's like you're cutting the head off of this dragon, something that was really draining you. Now, it could be that somebody was dependent on you. It could have been a job that was just taking, you know, a lot of your time, but not, you know, not giving back to you, but there was an imbalance. And what Spirit is saying to you, your advice with the Six of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, this is about, it's time to move on. It's time for things to be easier. It's time to, you know, move out of conflict. It's time for peace of mind. The Five of Pentacles says, you know, it may not be the best of times right now. You might have taken or take a little bit of a financial loss, but there's nothing comparable to peace and harmony and balance. So it might be a little bit tough, but what I'm getting here is Spirit saying it's not going to be for long. You know, the Five of Pentacles is not always about taking the easy road. It's about taking the right path for you. And I feel like you're ready. Okay, I do feel though that you may be dealing, if you have air in your chart or you're dealing with an air sign, this person may not be going down or giving up without a fight. So just be aware of that, because when we have 2 5s coming out, it's the master number, 55, for conflict, fluctuation, and change. But I also see that, you know, this person might sort of want, you know, might not go down quietly, or might not, you know, maybe that's you as well. So just be just a little bit of a warning there, Pisces. There may be some conflict coming up. But what you need to know is that, you know, you may be rejecting someone. And that's where I feel like maybe this is this conflict, but this is the right decision for you to have peace and harmony and to start healing. And your final advice energy, or, you know, outcome, the Seven of Cups in reverse, you're bringing back joy, Pisces. There's something, this has been weighing very heavily on you. You're healing, you're seeing things for what it is. You know, this person may have set up some illusions for you, confusion, or this situation. You know, it's somebody who painted a picture and they didn't back it up with action. And I feel like you did, and that's why it's been so draining. And I also feel like with the Sun card and the Seven of Cups in reverse, it's like whether you are in love with this person or this idea, or you're really passionate about it, you've taken the rose-colored glasses off. And I see that also with the Knight of Swords. You're looking down. You're looking and saying, not looking down as in, you know, in some arrogant way, but you're looking at this for what it truly is. And you know what? You're ready to cut it out. You're ready to leave it behind. Judgment card, because you're up-leveling. This is karmic justice for you, Pisces. This is that sort of difficult action or conversation that you need to take in order to move forward. And I love that, because we have the Three of Wands, growth and abundance. This is what you're ready for, and this is what you need to leave behind in order to, you know, have your day, in order to call in that success and that harmony and that love that you're looking for. So let's see what the energy oracles have to say. We get rest and rejuvenation, absolutely. So pulling back your energy. I do feel this is something that it's not an easy decision for you. It's something that you've definitely contemplated maybe for a long time, but you're starting to see the truth of the matter, that you're not getting your needs met, or you're feeling just emotionally, physically drained, all tied up. Yep, you're freeing yourself up here, Pisces. This could be a karmic love situation. This could be a job. This could be a business partner. You know, you're just no longer willing to accept anything less than reciprocity, what's fair. the thinking man. So I do see that you're strategizing. You're patient, you're planning. I think you're seeing both sides. You know, this to me is always the energy of the Gemini Sagittarius axis. And so seeing the big picture, but then also looking at the steps that you need to take to improve this situation, to get out of this situation. Magician in the mirror, and you're manifesting. You're manifesting healing. You're manifesting balance. 53 breaks down to an 8. This is about abundance. This is also about ascension and seeing things from a much higher perspective. So we get another 5 coming out. Yeah, I do feel like, Pisces, you're closing the door on someone or something because it's no longer in alignment. But again, just a little bit of a warning. I do see that there's possibility of conflict coming up or struggle. You know, so just be prepared for that. And it could be you. It could be all going on inside your head right now. You know, how do I get out of this situation? How do I fix this? How do I recover financially or mentally or spiritually or emotionally? But you absolutely are. And there may be some tough times coming up, but and it's not like really tough, but the 5 of Pentacles is like, you're not taking the easy road. You know, you're taking the high road. All right, so we get seduction. Some of you guys, there was a third-party situation. For some of you, it may have been a situation that was, you know, a love situation where, you know, it was all based on the physical. This person wasn't taking time to get to know you. They could have been dealing with other people. We see that with the 7 of Cups. Maybe they had a lot of options. You're just sort of starting to see that. I also feel like this, if this is like a business venture or job, you know, you were seduced by the promise, the illusion that was built up here. Okay, and now you're healing from it. Yeah, you're freeing yourself from this toxic relationship or situation, and that's exactly what this whole reading is talking about. Palm tree, I love it. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. This is you guys. You know, if you guys have ever lived around palm trees, or in particular what I've experienced in the Caribbean, you know, palm trees, they withstand all storms, you know, and they bend and they grow in tough climates. And so I feel like this is just a testament to your resilience. But I also feel like this is, you need to cut this situation out in order to have your, you know, to have your stability and security. And I think you see that now. Yeah, and exactly. So, you know, somebody, you know, I do feel like this has brought a bit of sadness to you. I do think that you're unsure about the future with that 5 of Pentacles, but what Spirit wants you to know is that you are bringing joy, happiness, peace into your life as a result of moving through this situation that just wasn't in alignment with you. So it's time for you to focus on yourself. It's time for you to heal. Some of you guys may be doing, you know, a lot of shadow work at this time. But you know what? That's okay, Pisces. All right. And I love that because we also have the Magician and the Mirror. So there's definitely something here that's being reflected back to you, either about a repeating pattern that you have with money or relationships, depending on how this resonates for you, that needs to be looked at. Okay. So we see liftoff. I open my senses to feel delicious pleasure and passion. Some of you guys are going through a major glow up. Okay, again, this could be something that's happened in the past and you're really starting to shine. You're no longer dimming your light, Pisces. Okay, the ancient grandmother, teacher. I am the teacher that leads with self-knowledge. Yeah, some of you guys may have been doing some ancestral healing. Some of you guys may have been working with like shamanism is what I'm getting. I love that. And some of you guys, you have some negative imprinting in your DNA, on your nervous system, either from past situations or ancestral wounding that's been passed down to you, that, you know, this is the fierce approach that you're taking to healing and clearing that ancestral wounding so that you can, you know, so that you can call in, you know, happiness, peace, abundance. And we get the winged messenger, creation. Absolutely. So spiritual direction inspires my creative flow. So many of you guys, you know, you could be leaving behind, you know, a job that you weren't able to express yourself creatively, or a relationship that just wasn't growing, leaving it behind. I love that this is this energy with the number 10, closing out this difficult cycle, moving through, being more creative, you know, really getting what you want and what you deserve. Leo also got this. So again, lots of strong resonance with the Leo reading. But I embody my authentic and sensual essence. Yeah, so some of you guys, Yep, you're stepping back into your power, and you've got a really strong magnetic, seductive quality about you, which you may have even forgotten about with that Queen of Pentacles energy in reverse, because I get that you're coming into this full moon feeling a little bit drained, a little bit overworked, emotionally exhausted, and all of that is shifting for you. All right, let's see what other messages come through. So new love. Yeah, Leo also got that card. And I shuffle these cards in between readings. And telepathic communication. So I do feel many of you guys, you may already be dreaming about this new person or this new situation. You have this etheric cord. Now it could be with that past person that may make this, this karmic situation that much harder to release. But Spirit's saying it's time for new. It's time for the new. And we get criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Now, for a select few of my Pisces, if you do want to heal a situation, obviously it's going to depend on what has happened between you guys. But if you do want to heal a situation, it's not taking the approach of criticizing one another. I do see that there's going to be clarity and truth of communication, and it may be a very hard conversation that you guys are having, but again, it's going to be up to you what you want to do here. Okay. And, myself or any other good reader isn't going to recommend that you go back to somebody who was abusive or somebody that was cheating on you or somebody that wasn't, recognizing your worth and your value. For some of you, if it's a relationship, this third party energy could have been anything that takes away from them being able to work on this partnership. So whether it's work or school, or they just weren't ready for commitment. Okay, so just use your intuition here. And we get the final message, my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So for many of you guys, you are calling in a twin flame or a soulmate, okay? And, what I love about that telepathic communication is you may already be dreaming about this person. And if this is your other half, remember that you guys, it's only in the 3D that there's separation, right? You guys are always spiritually united. All right, so I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care.